Good morning. This is your pre-market briefing for Friday, May 8, 2026. Let us get right into the numbers. US stock futures are pointing higher this morning as Wall Street prepares for one of the most critical data releases of the month. S&P 500 futures are up nearly 0.5%, the Dow is climbing 0.32%, and Nasdaq futures are leading the charge, gaining 0.7%. Broad-based optimism is clearly in the air as we head toward the opening bell. The number one event on everyone's radar is the April nonfarm payrolls report, due from the BLS at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Consensus is calling for job growth between 55,000 and 65,000, with unemployment holding steady at 4.3%. Earlier this week, ADP delivered a positive surprise with 109,000 private sector jobs added. So if the official government numbers come in strong, expect the markets to react with significant enthusiasm. Now, shifting to energy, the situation in the Middle East remains front and center. Oil prices are rising again following an exchange of fire between the US and Iran in the Strait of Hormuz. While President Trump has characterized the strikes as just a love tap and insists the ceasefire holds, the tension is palpable. Brent crude is trading above $101 per barrel, while WTI has climbed past $95. This is a critical pressure point, as commercial traffic through the strait currently sits at just 5% of pre-conflict levels. Any further breakdown in negotiations will move oil prices dramatically. On the macro side, the Federal Reserve is expected to keep interest rates steady in the 3.5 to 3.75% range at the June 17th meeting. This will be a historic session, as it is expected to be the first chaired by Kevin Warsh, replacing Jerome Powell. With energy-driven inflation remaining sticky, those rate cuts we hoped for at the start of the year are effectively off the table for now. Looking at your screen for other key indicators, gold is holding near historic highs at $4,713. Silver is outperforming, up over 1% at 81.08. The 10-year Treasury yield stands at 4.392%, reflecting ongoing inflation caution. And in the crypto space, Bitcoin is seeing slight pressure, trading just above the $80,000 mark. Quickly looking abroad, Japan's Nikkei 225 hit the 62,000 level for the first time earlier this week, though it's cooling slightly today. Back home, earnings season remains resilient. 85% of S&P 500 companies have beaten estimates, highlighted by Citi's massive $30 billion share buyback announcement. So, here is your bottom line. The 8:30 jobs report is the primary catalyst. A strong number could ignite this rally, but keep a very close eye on the Strait of Hormuz. Escalation there is the fastest way to see these equity gains evaporate. That is your pre-market briefing for Friday, May 8, 2026. Stay disciplined, stay informed, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.